shady stuff done by the government, by the political establishment, and I think that it would be good, and a lot of people have said it. I'm not the first person to say it once again, for him to pardon Assata Shakur, man. I do. Because that time period, man, was very, very, crazy. And once again, it reminds me of the time period since Trayvon Martin, man, everything that's happened with police brutality, social injustice, police killing officers, unarmed black men. Like, when you look back, when 20 years from now, and hopefully things will change, when we look back 20 years from now and look at, Trayvon Martin till today and all of the senseless murders by the police to young black men in this country, to black men in this country, unarmed black men in this country, we're going to look back and like, wow, what the hell was going on between the years of like 2012, maybe, to 2017, where all of these examples of black men being killed unarmed by the police. How could that happen 30 years after the civil rights movement? Like, how could that happen? But it happened, man. So I would love to see that happen, but I don't think it's going to happen, man. I don't think it's going to happen. From that boy Chucky, H-Rap. Yeah, look up H-Rap Brown. From Sensational, Ray don't want that boy. The grandma is trying to force a relationship with him. Ray, what are they talking about? LD from the D, Ray Caruth. Oh, they're talking about Ray Caruth. Ray Caruth need to stay his ignorant ass up in there. Yeah, Ray Caruth up for parole coming up soon. Oh, are y'all saying that Obama is going to pardon Ray Caruth? I think I saw a story on ESPN or something like that where I think Ray Caruth's, about to be not pardoned, or he's about to get bond or be released from prison after serving his time on the crime when he hired somebody to kill his baby mama, tried to kill a child as well. A child was actually born. I think most of y'all have seen that. That boy Chucky in the chat room, thank you, sir, for your profile pic. From Sensational, don't put Zimmerman in jail, just shoot his ass. Right, George Zimmerman, wow. From Clay You Ready Davis, he says, pardon all the men that have been falsely accused of rape by these colonizers. Yeah, and a lot of them, because of DNA testing, new technology that we've had, you've seen many, many, many stories of cats that have been in jail for 20, 30 plus years, and they did a DNA test, and they're like, this guy couldn't have committed this crime. That's very sad. And I don't understand the whole process and why you just wouldn't, people that argue that they did rape somebody, I don't understand why you just couldn't in one day do DNA testing and all those people that still maintain their innocence. I don't get that at all. It's politics. From, who do we got in the chat room on Spreaker.com? From Sly Support Single Moms. From the future Sierra talk earlier. The guy who killed the baby mama actually pays the grandmama money every month out of his prison salary. Wow. From Kaza, Ray Caruth, the guy that thought he could live in the trunk. That was a crazy story, man. Right. Wow. From Clay You Ready Davis, he says, black person that committed a crime against the black community need to keep their asses up in prison. From Sly, I already read that one in the chat room. From Ducking and Dodging, they don't want to admit they got it wrong. Plus, it's a potential lawsuit. I think maybe he's talking about Assata Shakur. Right. She maintains her innocence. She's been on the run. She's been in exile for, since 1979. What, we coming up on 30 years? 89, 99, 2009. Yeah, over 30 years. Well over 30 years. Coming up on 40 years. Crazy story. From Kaza, what about OJ? If he really want to go out with a bang, yeah, Barack ain't letting OJ out of jail. They're not going to let OJ out of jail. Matter of fact, OJ probably going to die in jail. As sad as it sounds, They got his ass in jail. They're not going to let him out. I think that he's up for parole, though, coming up soon. That's the term I was trying to remember earlier. I think he's coming up for parole. Nostradamus, Big L, you did it again, bruh, with your profile pic. Good goobly goo. Thank you, brother. Thank you, brother. Big L, he's doing his work in the chat room with the profile pics. But they're not going to let O.J. Simpson out of jail. As crazy as the story is, him trying to take back his own shit. The time that O.J. Simpson is spending in jail right now is because of the perceived murders or people believing that he killed his wife and Ron Goldman back in 1995. Tell the truth and shame the devil. Everybody knows it. They're not going to say it. They're going to say these political things, this, that, and the other. He tried to steal his own stuff back, but we all know what it is. O.J. Simpson is in jail, has been in jail, because of what happened in 1995. There's no other way around it. I mean, it's as simple as that. And I think that when he becomes available for parole, I think they're going to find a way to keep his black ass in there. Yeah. From who do we got here in the chat room on Spreaker.com? From who do we got? Sidney Jackson. Obama needs to do a reverse clemency and send Brock Turner and George Zimmerman to jail. We wish, bruh. We wish. From Nostradamus, Big Al Clay. Blacks go to jail for shooting each other. Whites stay out for shooting blacks. WTF is going on. Well, what the F is that? Right. That's what it seems like. That's what it seems like to a large degree. You're exactly right. From Kaza, or from Andre Elam, sin. Shit. It was out in my yard out of MLK Day. I got my son ass out in the yard too. Little ninja thought his ass was going to stay in the house playing Xbox. You issued me. Right. In that conversation we were having about how kids are different today. Oh yeah. I don't let my kids stay in the bed, even on low holidays. My daughters will try to stay in bed till 11 or 12 o'clock. No, you're not going to stay in bed all day. My old man hated that. He used to hate when he came into the house and we were sitting on the couch. We just sitting on the couch, man, watching TV. No, get up and do something. Now, they'll get up and do something around the house, but going outside and riding a bike, and they're older now. I'm talking about when they were very young. But getting outside and going to ride a bike and stuff like that, no. They'll get on the computer and they'll play around, stuff like that in the house. And, you know, they'll play with little toys or the dolls or whatever. But they just, them or their friends don't go outside. From Thorny Switch, y'all move back to Monk's Corner. That service signal with be a rap, and then y'all can talk, frolic outside and whatnot. Oh, so Thorny's saying, moving back to my little hometown of the great city of Monk's Corner, South Carolina, we wouldn't have technology, so we would have to go outside. Happy Woman Wednesday to you, Thorny. Damn, we were supposed to have Thorny on today. I keep forgetting about that. But you know what? Maybe it's a good idea we don't have Thorny on after what happened last Wednesday. Let's let a week go by before we have Thorny on again. Let's make sure that all tempers are in line and everybody's okay. We can move on with a successful relationship, Doug and Thorny. So we'll have Thorny back on last week. Forgot about you. Right. From Sensational, get your ass up and wipe the table off of something. Right. Do something. Right. Kind of like in McDonald's. My first job was at McDonald's. And I remember if we were slow and we weren't cooking a lot and people weren't doing nothing at the front thing, they would always say, you could be doing something. You could be sweeping or you could be wiping, but you ain't just going to stand around here and do nothing and wait for customers to come. Do something. Right. You ain't just going to lay in no bed. You ain't just going to sit on no couch all day during the day, and do nothing. Do something. From Greg, Thorny would have gotten shot. No, we're not shooting people like that no more. We're not Griff. Ooh, let me look at Griff's profile pic here. Good Lord, Griff, who is that? I got a whole damn computer full of tabs of me pulling up people's profile pics. Griff, email that to your boy, man, so I can observe that and I can research that a little bit better. Your profile pic, man. Big red bone with all kind of protruding mammary glands and bunkies. Yes, sir. Send that to me, bruh. But back to Grego. Grego said Thorny would get shot. She wouldn't get shot. We're not doing that no more. Yeah. So we actually send out an olive branch to the great Thorny. We're not gonna, for people new to the Doug Stewart Show. Maybe this is your first time listening. So on Woman Wednesday, we have ladies call the show. And we've kind of been in this routine because she's great. She's a fantastic person. Having the listener Thorny Switch, the Stewette, call into the show and give her perspective on women's sports and, whatever she's thinking about. And so last couple of weeks, man, 2 weeks in a row, we had to put hot radio lead in her ass. And like we were talking about earlier, very petty stuff, but I thought about it after I shot her the second time, and I realized that we need to stop shooting all of these people that support the show off the show. So that's not going to happen too much anymore. So we'll have Thorny on next week. And if she can, she does have a job. So if we can get her away for a second, we'll have her on next week, and everything will be fine. I'm sure of it. Yeah. My gosh. Who the hell is this woman here? Ooh, wee! Back in 3 minutes.